Let's see here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back online playing some Monster Hunter Stories, or we will be. Let me put out the. Let people know that it's going. Go here. And. Self-promotion. Okay. And then we'll go over here. And we'll go there. Do this. Okay. Up and going. Let's get. What am I listening to? Got some kind of music going. Ah. Okay, it was a Twitch video. I was like, where's that sound coming from? Okay, so we got the game, we got the music. We are online, I hope. Let's go to moderation channel. Looks like we're up and going. Do some. There we go. Test, test, test. We are good to go. All right. So now, gotta sit in such a way that it's not gonna break my back every time. Gonna destroy my what do you call that? Not stature, but anyway, so we have. Did we get everything? I thought we still had to go find those stupid bitter bugs. Is that not the case? No. Okay, so we still need earth crystals, a fanged beast egg, and bitter bugs. Alright, well, a fanged beast egg would be it's an ogre or something, I think. Here's Lilia. Ever thought about what it's like outside the village, Baron Metz? Riders can't leave, though, so I guess you won't be able to find out. I want to see the world. There's got to be something I can do out there. If it's the outside world you want to know about, you can ask me anything. I've traveled everywhere, and I've seen everything. Well, nearly everything. I'd never seen a rider before now. That's pretty clear on the screen. Oh, I forgot to grab a drink. Let me grab a drink real quick, and we will show off some of our new AFK stuff. Because we got new AFK stuff. Okay. Now we have drinking. And drink is good. Drink is life. Here we go. Alright. Gildegarin. There are lots of hunters there. It's so bustling, it's like a festival every day. Possum the Accomplished Writer. That's what we're going for. Renowned Navigator. Naviru. Alright. Ooh, hello there. I moved too wide. Alright, there you go. Come on. There we go. Double attack. Nice. Alright, there was some bones. Down, Velociprey. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what that is, but whatever. We really need some more ore. Ore and bones. Just like in regular Monster Hunter. Those seem to be the things to get. Okay, anything else? Blue mushrooms? Mushrooms. Okay. Ooh, that one is... Let's see. That one is a Velocidrome, I believe. Or could be a blue... Oh, it's a blue Yankuku. Or wait. No, that's Arzuros. It's a Yankuku. Okay. Wait, what? Is that not the exit? I'm so confused. Oh, is there a young cuckoo over there? Hey there, Sam. Yeah, I mean, I've had this working before. I just was playing Star Ocean Divine Force last time. But, okay. How you doing, man? You doing Hogwarts? Let's go ahead and get one of these guys down. Ooh, okay. Speed attack. I did get my the Call of Duty stuff worked out for my brother. So there's that. Oh, what? Oh, come on. There we go. He's probably going to do power attack. So we'll do speed. Look at that. Sorry for the camera shake there. I just was grabbing for my drink. Definitely feeling it for this game, for Monster Hunter Stories. I think it's a pretty good game. Alright, we're going to do technical. Do you like my my naming sense for my Munsties? Speedy and Herbie for my herbivore. Or Speedy for my Velocidrome, and Herbie for my Aptonoth. I hear a monster of some kind. Maybe a young cuckoo. I think he's sleeping up top. Oh, here. So here's Herbie. I guess we'll go Tech. Oh wow, that's kind of awful. Let's see, can we do Munsties? Ah, he just has Observe. Okay. Well then, we'll just attack that one. And actually, I think I have a... Attack one turn. I think I'm gonna switch back to my other to Speedy. Speedy's probably pretty good for most everything around here. We definitely need more ore. Need lots more ore for various things. Paint berries. I think I need to put paint berries in my battle pouch so that I can start. Let's see. Oh, I think I need to make paint bombs or something like that. Combine? Let's see, got potion recipe, got raw meat sushi. Okay, so I can't make paintballs yet. I think that comes later. Attack. I'll get there eventually. Honestly, I'm almost a little bit overwhelmed by just how much more stuff there is to do in oh, this is the mines again. Okay, I've been here before. I was gonna say I'm almost overwhelmed by how much stuff there is to do in Monster Hunter Rise. So we defeated whatever his name was, Lysa Gorm or whatever, Lysa Gorm or whatever. And yet, I think that's a Velocidrome. Now there's all this stuff with the, you know, like infected dudes. This is like never ends. It never ends. I did have a lot of fun playing with you guys today, though, so that was good. Nice. That was pretty fun. Kirby learned Forage. Nice. More Velocitron goods. Anyway, at least with World, like there's kind of like an end in sight with Vitalis, which I need to get back to. I do need to get back to. Oh, hello. I think that might be yes. Okay, cool. So that's done. Is that a cave? No. It's just a dark spot on the texture. Maybe I need to wear my blue light glasses. Anyway. Yeah, at least there's like Vitalis in sight in World. Sorry, one of the Switch games. Oh, yeah, I mean, it should be, because it's, you know, obviously it's number 2 on the Switch, right? So they should look kind of similar in style. Was this on some other system? I mean, it's on the phone, too. But I think 3DS is the only other system it was mainly on. Okay, so what other subquests did I have? Earth Crystals. And a Fanged Beast egg. Okay. We got a Young Cuckoo. We got a blue Young Cuckoo egg. Now I gotta go find a Fanged Beast. Fanged Beast would be like, oh well. Oops, sorry. Fanged Beast would be like Zinogre or Lunagaron. Odogaron. Alright, where else do I go for... I guess I gotta go inside the cave for more, Drop an herb. Yeah, I gotta go in the cave for more, ore. There's a stone. Go more sap plant. I'll need sap plant to make paintballs later. Hello, Velociprey. Sneaky, sneaky. Super sneaky. No, I thought there was ore in here. Oh, okay, no ore. I remember there was a bunch of ore over by the riverbanks. So I could go there, I suppose. Sneaky, sneaky. Uh-huh. Oh, I guess I can jump over here. Get some bugs and things. Oh, there's more bitter bugs. Okay. More binoculars, too. Nice. Oh, that was the treasure chest I already got. Um. Oh yeah, if you're busy playing Hogwarts, let me hop in voice chat. Oh, here's something. Maybe it's not right by me. I'll hop in my streaming voice chat. Hmm? There we go. Pop that back up. There we go. Okay. From behind. Again. Oh, got lots of things here. Okay. Hit this guy. Actually, what is my main guy hitting? Alright, we'll go with power attack. Let's go. Hello, hello. I hear your voice.
I love that game.
It's fun. It's very, very positive and, you know, well, I mean, as far as I played it, it's very positive and sort of, you know.
It looks really good. It looks exactly like the game Stories 2 to a T.
Really? I would have expected them to get at least like a graphical upgrade to some extent.
No, it does, but it looks a lot like it doesn't well like Stories. especially with like the way you use the swords. I actually like the menu better in that than I do in stories. With the wheel, it tells you which, you know, like either tech power or speed, so you can choose whichever one you want. Stories you can't do that in stories too. It doesn't give you a wheel kind of like that.
No? Huh.
No, it gives you a wheel, something like that, but it just gives you the tech, speed, and power. But in the same sense, it's not that big.
I guess I'm a little bit confused. It's not that big?
So, when you're doing this, like, you see the bottom, it gives you the choice to fight. Have that, and then you choose the opponent, and then that wheel opens up, and then it's like you either go for the tech attack, or the power, or whatever. It's not... How do I put it? It doesn't... That looks... that open field looks pretty big. The camera's a little out of focus.
Oh, sorry.
It looks big like that, so you have the choices. On the wheel that you get, the wheel's kind of small. I would have preferred like a bigger wheel like that, where it was like, oh, hey, listen, this is, you know, your tech attack. This is this, or this is that. So they tried to optimize the screen, but made the screen a little bit smaller. Stories 2's, but it's almost identical to Stories 2. I mean, of course, it got an upgrade, but still.
Oh, there we go. Hey. Okay, cool. Now I'm ready to go to the forest.
You just started the game?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did the stuff that you saw me do last time, and I'm just continuing on from there. So what you're saying is like it still has these same options, but when you do when you do fight, it doesn't let you select which type. It's like you can't choose to do speed, you can't choose to do power.
You can choose to do all of those.
Oh, okay.
You can choose to do all those. The wheel is just not as big.
Okay.
I decided to play this again. I think I was gonna go back to Wild Hearts. I was doing really good at Wild Hearts. But there's issues with Wild Hearts too. It's not like the graphic wise, it stinks.
Wild Hearts stinks, graphic-wise?
Yeah, it has a lot of optimization issues on PS5, yeah. A lot of optimization issues. So it doesn't, like, play the way it should. Graphics are a little choppy, but they noted that and they said they were going to fix it apparently.
I mean, I would hope that they would be like kind of constantly iterating, at least for the first 6 months or so. You'd expect a few patches.
Yeah, but you don't expect the optimization issues to be that bad.
Well, I do.
Well,
I have
yeah.
very low expectations.
Now I'm running around Hogwarts. Oh, geez. Collecting, animals. So have you seen Fantastic Beasts?
Nope.
Trying to figure out. I have to use a bag to collect beasts. I don't know why they call them beasts. There should be a mirror in there somewhere. All the way down there. Yep, I'm out. So you have to run. Oh, were you in a cave?
No. I'm in a forest.
Oh, you're in the forest. So what? All right. What's the story behind this game?
So you're a kid that's born in a village and the village has, instead of hunters, they have riders, and so they their whole shtick is they capture eggs, and then take the eggs and raise the monsters to be friendly, and they have these like kinship stones that they use to essentially form bonds with their munsties, as they call them. And they use their munsties to take out other monsters. And they kind of have like a symbiotic relationship with them. And you start out the game, being a kind of naughty little kid with your two friends. You're out in the forest that's off limits to kids because it's dangerous. And you come across a Rathalos egg, and you're sort of in the opening video, right? Your friend Lilia gets you to you just pick up a rock off the ground, and you perform the kinship ritual with that rock instead of a kinship stone, which is like a special stone with like runes carved in it. But even though you're doing this kinship thing with just a normal stone, your character is such a special, a special whatever, wunderkind, that the Rathalos hatches and becomes linked to your main character, and then some kind of creature wanders out of the forest and scares you and your friends. You run away. You make it back to town. You get lectured. Sort of out of one side of the mouth, you get a lecture. On the other side, everybody's like super ecstatic that you were able to, form a kinship without a real kinship stone and at such a young age, so on and so forth. And then a black mist spreads everywhere, and a Nilgrakuga appears and wreaks havoc in the village, kills the mother of your best friend, and your Rathalos goes to attack it. Your Rathalos seemingly falls off a cliff, and you lose track of him. Your friend is like heartbroken and doesn't want anything to do with riders anymore, practically. And
it follows the story, the show.
Yeah, it's pretty close to the show. So if you've seen the show, you've seen, at least as far as I've seen the show and I've played the game, I think there's more that happens in the game than in the anime, because it's kind of a shortened version or whatever. Like, I don't remember them going to the forest to fight an Arzuros, for instance. But they do, head off to the mountain area and meet the girl with the berry off.
And their whole thing is what? To go find what? The hell is the Nilgrakuga?
Yeah, eventually you have this whole thing where you go fight the Nilgrakuga, use the kinship stone, and the kinship stone has some kind of power that like gets rid of the fog or gets rid of the mist or whatever.
Mhm.
And then there's like some stones or whatever that are like these. They're sort of like anti kinship stones. So you kind of break those, and then your village chief essentially sends you out on a mission to find other dark stones and get rid of them, and make contact with the Hunters Guild, and become the first rider to join the Hunters Guild. Essentially.
So that's the whole point of the. That's the whole point of the thing.
I mean, that's the opening of the game. Like I said, I only got to the point where you're in like the mountain area, the snowy mountain area, where you meet the girl with the berry off and you fight the Kezu.
Oh, that thing.
Actually, I might have gotten a little bit beyond that, because I do remember the guild. So I think I might have gotten to the guild. But, anyway. Back attack. No, it's not a bad game at all. I quite liked it. But I just didn't, I mean, for one, I had work stuff come up, so I, didn't play my 3DS very much. And for two, I wasn't traveling as much, so I tended to play, PC games or, Switch or PlayStation rather than 3DS. I did try to get my niece to play a bunch of Monster Hunter 3 with me on 3DS, but it's a much harder sell than Generations or Rise.
Yeah, I definitely can see that.
I mean, she has played with me up to, I think, up to the point where you fight the Ouroboros or Douramboros, whatever, the big hulking mountain thing that you have to break the hump on his back.
Oh, okay, yeah, the rock guy.
Yeah. So, about 2/3 of the way through low rank stuff. But other than that, it's like, she plays it on her regular 3DS too, rather than the new 3DS. So it's about maybe not. It's not quite as bad as only half this size, but it's maybe like 3/4 of the size on the screens for the original 3DS, and it's as much as I get hand cramps playing on this for a long period of time, I think it's even worse for her on hers.
Yeah, that thing really does hurt. When I was playing Zelda and stuff on it, it really did suck.
I mean, it's not bad for like an hour or 2 hour session or something, but you don't really want to do like a 3 or 4 or 5 hour session on the 3DS. I think this is a little better now that I have this case around it. It's a little bit more comfortable, but I don't know. With my hand still against the desk, it's like they're gonna hurt after a while, regardless. Cutscene.
I do like the cutscenes in this game. He's in it? Oh, he is in it, but he's a joke. Oh man, is he a joke?
I mean, this is like my second boss fight. It's unbearable. Look out for those claws. They look real sharp. Right, I believe this guy is mostly power attacks.
Yeah, he's all power, I believe.
Oof. So you got Wild Hearts on PC, Steam Deck, or PS5? No, he took Office. Must have taken Office. That's it. Get knocked over! Bam! Oh yeah. Honey power. Nice. Nabiru. Ah, there's the black mist stuff. Withered or moldy or something. So I don't know. Ah, this is Guild Lady.
They do have it for the PC.
Wild Hearts?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Played 3 hours, I think it is. For Hogwarts, 2.5 hours. And I'll try Wild Hearts again.
Ah,
Yeah, you don't see her in story.
yeah,
Others do.
she's a member of the guild, I think.
Let's do this. So, can you play as a girl in this, or it's just a boy?
You can, but it kind of it feels kind of wrong because it kind of sets it up like you end up traveling with Lilia, and at least, well, maybe it's just because I watched the anime and it's like it's clearly set up that they're going to be the grandparents of your well, maybe I don't know that for sure, but it seems like it's set up that they're going to be like, you know, childhood friends that end up as the grandparents for stories 2. So just, I don't know. Seems a little wrong to play as the girl. But you can select a girl for your character. I guess maybe if you do that, maybe there's more interactions with Cheval or something. I don't know. I kind of get the feeling that he's going to do a heel turn later on in the story. Be a bad guy.
Oh, the guy you don't like?
Cheval. I don't dislike him. I think he's gonna end up as a bad guy because he's wants revenge for his mom.
I think he might. He could very well. That's true. From what I remember about watching the series a lot, I think he does turn into a bad guy, if I'm not mistaken. No direction. I mean, there's direction in this, but there's also a lot of other stuff that goes on in this game. You have to build crates, jump over walls. A lot of people are saying it's really good. It's weird. Like, you know when you get fuzzy or hazy lines or something around their hair? Like white hazy lines?
Are you talking about just watching the 3DS here, or are you talking about your game?
No. The game. This is what I'm facing. It's not... Like, I really don't know how to fix this.
Oh, I see. So it's like a graphical problem you're seeing, is it's making the hair look all weird?
Yeah, it looks better on stream. It's not, and it's a really... It is, like, I'm enjoying it, but... graphics, maybe I have to do screen brightness, motion blur. I usually don't play with motion blur.
Yeah, I've not found motion blur to be very helpful or look very good. Do I turn this one in? Natural blessings.
Oh, you're gonna 100% the game?
100% what game?
That game that you're playing, because you're gonna do all the side quests and stuff.
Oh, I mean, not necessarily, but I tend to do all the side quests in games I play. It's just maybe that's part of the why I don't necessarily finish them all.
I did that for mine. I did all the side quests in mine. Traded in almost half of them. Alright, I'm running it at 1080. See if it fixes it. I just can't believe they have this many graphical issues in this game. That's really sad. They put it out, they should have spent a little bit more time on this.
Well, I mean, we had that conversation when I saw the trailer, or the gameplay video of it, from the guy that, you know, he had put it out like 2 or 3 hours before I saw it, and I was like, okay, if this is what they're putting out to their, if this is what they're handing over to, like, their journalists and whatnot that are, you know, doing, like, the previews for the games, and it's still in this state, it's like, this really needs, you know, a month or two before you need to, like, push the release back. Otherwise it's gonna have major problems on release. I mean, not major problems, but just enough problems that it was like, should push it back. I like that upgraded.
The hair has little fuzzies. Is this?
Are you sure your characters just didn't get dandruff in the meanwhile?
Yeah, right. I'm using prioritize resolution. So performance reduces the graphical frame rate to graphical frame rates. Change the title screens. You know what? Let's go to title screen. I'm playing it 1080p anyway, so I was playing it 4 something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe it's just a monitor. Especially switching to TV, it might be different.
I mean, if anything, like both your TV and your monitor are digital, right? They're not the your monitor's not a CRT, right?
No, my monitor's not a CRT. I have CRTs. I have 2 CRTs. I have 1 CRT and 1, what is it? Coaxial.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't think, I'm not at all suggesting you use like a CRT for Wild Hearts, but for, as far as like if you have some kind of graphical issues like what you're talking about, I don't think it's going to be different between 2 digital, like a TV and a monitor. Like I don't know.
No, I don't think. I changed it to 1080p and it looks a lot better. Not to sell stuff. I don't know where to sell things. Looks a little bit better now. It just looks more. I don't know. It's so weird. It's like when you're running, it's a haze.
Well, they put out a fix, right? So do you think they broke it worse with the fix?
I don't think they put out a fix. I feel like one of those I told you so's are coming on.
From me?
Yeah, because you said it too. You were like, yeah, you know. I can't get this working.
What? I should get up there.
PlayStation does not look
Oh, there we
good
go.
in this resolution on this TV. So, screen video, resolution 1080i. I could do 1080p. 1080p feels like is the standard nat of the games. It's not.
I'm just realizing I totally forgot to go hatch my young cuckoo. Whoopsies. Oh, hello.
Oh, you have one of them?
Yeah, I got a young cuckoo in the. Actually, when you had just popped on, I was getting an egg.
I like the loading screens. They look awesome. Ooh, that velocity just went right after you. Because I was fighting the monster and it was bad. Lava back. Yeah, you want to see a bad monster go with
Bad in the sense that he's like really difficult, or bad in the sense that he's like poorly designed?
No, he's over the top difficult. Like you need people to help you with it. It's bad. But like this boost attack and defense by myself. Speeds up recovery. And speeds up recovery boost attack for a while. Yeah, that's the helmet I need. Ooh. His stealth art. I like the explanation, with a lot of stuff that they give you with the weapons and everything. So it's not drastically that bad. And then forging weapons gives you, like, you could forge like a ton of weapons.
Sweeping strike. Oh. Oh wait, no. Okay, good. I thought for a second it wouldn't have killed the other one, but it did.
Paths of your sword too, which is kind of interesting.
Are there like ailments and elements the way they are in Monster Hunter, or is it something different?
Mm-hmm. No, it's the same. But as you kill the monsters, you use to upgrade the swords, and it changes the sword look completely. So that lava bat guy gives me 105 attack, but what I'm looking at is the devil dog. Grit dog gives you 185 attack. So he's powerful, the sword. I mean, 185 attack is insane. So you want to farm him, but it's harder to get the type of items you need. Like you need to bring certain things to destroy his to chop off his tail. So you need like a great sword or a great sword user to chop off his tail.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you can't just do it with like a. It's not about having a slicing weapon. It's about having actually like a great sword. Specifically.
Yeah. But I like the way the equipment looks. It's all like samurai out, and it's not bad looking. The servers are a little wonky, but it's EA, so what do you expect? When you get in with a party, they're good people. They give you stupid reasons. You can't join the server status because joining it is already full. But if you go to the island and you depart, like from the island I have to go to, I can use a portal and it could tell me, you know, what people are looking for, and then I can pop into the portal.
Alright, that one looks like maybe a Velocidrome.
No, that's the cow one that you have.
Oh, Alphanoth? No, Alphanoth is the has stripes.
I don't think that's a Velocidrome.
So let me pop up. Actually, that's not the one I want. We want window capture. Window capture. There we go. Uno momento.
I have the egg list if you need it.
I have the egg list.
I have it bookmarked, saved in photos.
Let's see. Transform.
It is a Velocidrome.
Put the screen.
Is it?
That's what I said.
They changed. Interesting.
Title. There you go.
Oh, that's how you do it from the island. Can't you? Does he tell you like this smells? It smells really funky and it's big and I swear, one time I had him say, one time I swore I thought he says it smells like poop and I was like, what?
He does say it's he talks about the smells.
I never listen to him. I go off of instinct.
Okay, why is it displaying my other page? That's weird. Should be grabbing this one. No. No. Oh, that's my work. Here's my... Okay, there we go. That was weird. Okay, so I want to go and... Oh, there we go. We can make the screen. There we go.
I do like how you can summon other monsters in this. Oh, you're egg hunting?
Well, I mean, I'm in a cave or whatever.
You're in a den, yeah, a low rank den.
Yeah, I wonder if I can do... There we go.
You should do,
Yeah, so I think it's one of these ones.
Oh my god, my speed's increased with the new armor. Jeez. You should definitely do, I don't know, Deal Stink. I would go with Ludroth.
I mean, I don't think I can get anything aside from basically Velocidromes, Young Cuckoos, maybe Arzuros and Aptonoth in the area that I'm in.
So do they have genes where you can combine monsters with other monsters and use the genes?
I believe so. I don't think I've gotten to the point where you can really fiddle with that too much.
The right of challenging?
Yeah. Okay, so he says it doesn't smell of anything boring. It's also really light.
Yeah,
he says, get out of here. Aha. This is an Arzuros. So I'm going to take this one. Smell something good on the horizon? Okay, so he's telling me to swap it.
They don't do that for you. Wow. Wow, they took that away. He says nothing about, oh, I smell something good on the... Ooh. Don't want that one.
Run away!
Yeah, that's...
Run away! Oh, shoot. That was sudden.
Oh, the bear?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I never once used the bear in that game. I didn't even need to.
Well, I mean... Gotta catch them all. Gotta race them all.
That's true. I really love the approach of this game, only for the fact that I love, oh, what is it? I love tactical RPGs, and that's the best. I will tell you though, in stories, it stinks because you're better off with a hunter to go with you, than you are with a person that has a monster. Because you have to look at it parts.
Hearts?
And you have, so we, you know, you see the hearts at the bottom that you have.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to pay attention to that. So in 2, you have the hearts of what is it? You have the hearts of your monster and you. Then you have the monster and the other character. So it's a bigger chance of the monster dying and breaking a heart, and then the character dying and breaking a heart, so you have 1 heart left. And then you have to revive, then you have to use stuff to get the hearts up, and it's a lot of management on that.
I guess, but it's like, I don't know, with more characters, I think there'd be less of a chance of, you know, any particular one of them losing a lot of health or dying.
Well, when I fought, I haven't fought. When I originally fought Teostra in my first save, basically when I fought him, it wasn't bad, but it was good for the point that I needed Teostra at. I mean, I chose, what was it? I chose a hunter to go with me instead of like another rider.
Oh, you're kidding me. I got a Yankuku? Another Yankuku? Dang it. Alright. It doesn't show me my eggs here. Darn. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, so it was, I chose a rider instead of, I didn't choose a rider, I chose someone else instead of a rider.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a really smart decision that I made.
Up against Teostra, you said?
Yeah. Because the first time I went with a rider, Teostra did this ultimate move. It killed the rider and it killed the Monstie. So now that was 2 hearts that were down, right? And then I had to revive their heart. So you can only revive 1 heart at a time. Then the monster went down, and then the rider went down again, and then I was SOL because I couldn't get their hearts up in enough time. At least if the hunter goes down, it's just the hunter, it's 1 heart. You could survive with you know, getting that 1 heart back up again. It doesn't matter. It's very weird, like when we do stuff like that, it's very weird like that. You'll see when you play it. So it's a lot of decisions. That's why I wanted you to play the game like and try to power level you up with like doing missions and stories and dens and stuff. So then that way, you and I could fight Kove. And then Dread King Rathalos, and then Golden Rathalos.
Let's call this one Pinky.
I like that. Wow, what a change this game is with that new armor. Ooh.
Okay, I'll call this one how let's see, Urus. Let's see, can we do Japanese? No. Okay.
What does kimono mean?
Clothing, generally clothing. Specifically, there's a particular type of robe kind of thing that is called a kimono, but kimono is the general word for clothing. Literally
so why
mean.
did they...
Go ahead.
That's the garments that they wear, like the geisha ladies.
Yeah. There's a male one too.
Why did they call these monsters then kimonos?
Oh, kemono. Probably.
Yeah, what does
So,
that mean?
um, so I'm not sure why they say kemono instead of bakemono, because usually you say bake, which is like a ghost or monster, evil spirit, and then
So what is...
mono is just thing. So kimono is literally wearable thing. Kemono would be like maybe I don't know, because like I would think they'd say bakemono, so like monstrous thing. Um, like you say a bakeneko is um, a monster cat, which is a specific type of ghost. Um, kemono though, let's see. Well, I've got my browser here. We can do Dinshi Jisho. That's what it's called. It's a online dictionary. So we can say kemono.
Then you have
Beast, brute, animal with human characteristics.
Bako Ryoha, which is the backlash something. Yoha is like, I think, wave. I learned that from Inuyasha. And then we have Baka.
Oh, Bake Ryuha. Yeah, so like Ryuha is wave, I think, like dragon wave.
Mm-hmm.
Establishing. Well, okay. So Ryuha. So Ryu would be like dragon. Ha would be like wave, the way they say it, and it's not gonna be like an official word that you find in a dictionary. But Bake Ryuha would be like monster or beast wave, beast dragon wave, or something like that. Baka is stupid. Yeah, Baka is like idiot. But Baka is not like Baka versus Bake. So Baka versus Bake. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, it's actually kind of interesting because like Japanese has much clearer syllables, I think, than English. Because like in English spelling, you can have C and K are both a hard cut sound, but if you give it any word like ke on something, it could be just like elongating something else, like bike or bake. It just indicates that the I or the A is long. Or it could actually be like a K sound, or it could be like a K sound. Just depending on the word. Like Kermit, right? Kermit is at versus like why do I think of that word? That word's a bad word. Ki kite. So kite. Like if you're flying a kite, right? Or except that's K I, not Ke. I don't know, like. Uh,
It isn't like Ikuzo, like let's go.
well, yeah. So that's like ikuzol. So it's like an essentially like an I, but I is all I in Japanese is always e, right? It's not I. It's not it's whatever. It's just e. So e and then ku, which is always ku, ikuzol, and then zo, which is just always zo, right? So it's like it's the verb iku, which is to go, and then zo is kind of like a sort of like a verbal exclamation mark. Adds force or indicates command. So like ikuzo, we go, or let's go, or go, depending on the context.
You ever read I Am Hero?
I am hero. Nope.
That shit was good. I enjoyed that.
Alright, so we'll call this one Owl So it's kind of like blue one, or blue jerk. Yatsu is kind of a very informal negative way to say person, or you know, like urusei yatsura is a yeah, derogatory or familiar. He, she, him, her, yatsu. Ana yatsura.
Oh, I know. What did you take Babel for this? You taught yourself.
Well, I mean, I took 5 semesters in college of Japanese. It was my foreign language. And then, you know, apart from that, I've just watched a lot of anime, read some manga, played, you know, Rockman EXE.
That's true.
Okay, so now we've got a main quest to go to the forest. That's right, forest, run after Shafal and Lilia.
Escaflowne must have been interesting to watch in Japanese. Freaking subtitles, Dragon Ball Z. Damn,
Well,
they already...
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was about to say they already knocked the crap out of this thing. No, Dragon Ball Z must have been pretty cool to watch in Japanese.
Well, it took itself seriously, for one thing. I mean, it was still, sort of the continuation of the gag manga, because Dragon Ball was a gag manga, right? But, Dragon Ball Z kind of took itself more seriously, versus Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball GT later. And a lot of American fans really, really hated Dragon Ball GT because it went back to not taking itself very seriously.
I liked GT, and I get crapped on for liking GT, but I happen to like GT. I like the end of GT. GT was, you know, it finally showed Goku and Vegeta together and equal.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm sorry, but the new Dragon Ball that they have now, where they're going like Super Saiyan Alt and Super Saiyan Infinitive, and oh no, it's Super Saiyan alternate sense or something that they use.
No, he ran away. Yeah, I haven't watched any of I think that's Kai. Is that right?
Yeah,
Dragon Ball Z Kai or Super or something like that.
Super Sense, like Super Sense, God form. Like you go from 3 to God form to Super something. That's ridiculous to me.
Mm.
Come on. I mean, like you have SSJ3, which is the ultimate. And then you have SSJ 2, then Super Saiyan. It's just they've just been way too much. Like they've been toying around with it way too much. God form and all this and just nuts. GT it was okay. I'm at Super Saiyan 3. I'm cool, and then they made Trunks a wimp. That's what everyone hated.
I mean, Trunks was kind of a wimp. Like, at least, I mean, he came from the future, right? And the future version of him wasn't as wimpy. But his backstory is that he was kind of a wimp, right?
No, he was strong. He got his sword from Tapion, and ran around with Tapion and did all these, like, he got his sword. He killed Frieza's father, well, Frieza again, then Frieza's father, with, like, it was effortless to kill Frieza's father, and just crazy stuff.
Hmm.
Chopped its hand off. But no, Trunks was crazy though.
I guess I just meant like as a kid, like when you go to the future part, right, or the future, blah, 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 when it's telling the story of him in the future, and he gets his butt handed to him by the androids, and he's like super fearful, right?
Right. He gets his yeah, he does. And then what happens? He goes after oh, what is it? After that he goes after the androids. Gohan gets his arm blasted off, and then Gohan dies. Trunks becomes Super Saiyan, and then he finds a way to go into the alternate universe or something. So.
Or back in time, you mean?
Yeah, back in time.
Because Bulma's a super genius.
Yeah, Bulma's like just ridiculously too smart for anyone. Like, she's super Bulma.
Yeah. I actually I actually preferred GT and Dragon Ball over Z, so
I really did like GT a lot.
except I didn't really like the ending so much because the ending was more it kind of went more like Z had, you know, so it was taking itself more seriously at that point. Alright, was there anything else? Anyway. But I always liked how in GT and in Dragon Ball, like Goku would he was basically like playing with his enemies rather than you know, like he would fight them in such a way as to learn about them and like learn
That's
their moves.
True. That's true. He would play with them. He played with them a lot, actually.
So that it wasn't like, you know, he got you know, a power level, you know, before beating them. It was just, oh, he when he takes it seriously.
No, it's true.
And I like that a lot better than the whole NZ. It's like, you know, we have to have some super event to turn to make our character, you know, super powerful. Alright.
I just think now they're handing out power levels like crazy. They just,
Right.
oh god, like instant.
Pretty sure that one is a Velocidrome. I'd like him Arzuros if I can. That looks like an Arzuros. I think. It's got the sharp edges to it. Yes. Okay, and I think there's now a subquest of show the clan a thing. Yes. Okay. Cool. So when I get back to town, we can do that. And I don't think there's any other types of eggs I can get here. I'm not really too worried about getting a, good smelling egg or whatever right now, at the start.
Oh, they did add a feature. They added search sessions. Oh my god. Sessions. And of course all these people have it locked.
Nope.
Yeah, you have a lot of people playing. Oh man. 2BFFS, waifu. Waifu is wife, I guess.
2 best friends forever plus waifu?
Yeah.
There you want to be technical.
Sure, I'll cut through.
Is what?
Stinky Pete, that's the guy's name.
Okay.
The host, and you are at different points in the story. Any sort of progression in heroes will not be. Yeah, waifu's wife.
Mm-hmm.
Like, isn't it supposed to be, like, sexy, attractive wife?
Just really just anime-ish or Japanese-ish. Or, just whatever you're trying to make in a video game or whatever. You're trying to say, oh yes, this is my, virtual waifu. Whatever.
Oh dear lord, this is the level 3 lava back. You should look this guy up. He makes Rajan look like a chimpanzee at the zoo.
He's not Harambe? Okay. Lava back. Wild Hearts. Right. 4K.
Ew, this guy sounds weird. I hate playing with people that, like, they use microphones and stuff on their controllers. Jeez, this guy's a pain in the ass. Shit, bitch. Oh, should have moved. He's tough. He's tough. Oh, damn. They got this guy on lockdown. Oh, shoot. He's angry. You should see him when he's angry. He's hard. Like, he's ridiculously hard. I mean, you see that, like, he makes Rajang look like a toy. He explodes the entire ground. Like, Rajang does nothing like that. I think someone really hated Rajang and made this guy and was just like, yeah, we're just gonna make this guy a million times harder than anything Rajang would be. Yeah, he just dropped.
I mean, it's hard to say because I haven't played it and I don't know what the feel of the like the feel of the combat and the rhythm is, but he doesn't seem as fast as Rajang.
No, he may not be. He's fast. He's fast. He does this lava jet, and it's just the whole ground just ignites. It's crazy. These guys are way better than me. But I have his armor on. I do tons of more damage to him.
Oh, that was quite the move.
When he enrages, you gotta get the hell out of there. He'll blast the entire area. Like, it's sick. And his arms extend, and he just now...
Yeah, when his arms extend, it looks like he gets, looks like he starts moving faster. Or at least more suddenly.
He's super cool looking, though, I gotta admit.
He's like a fire golem. He actually reminds me of, Flamewalker from, Demon Souls. Is it Flamewalker? Firewalker? The second boss of, the caves.
I didn't play Demon Souls.
Oh.
The first game I ever played, which was in that genre, was Elden Ring.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I was always not willing to play Souls games because everyone complained how hard they were.
Definitely Elden Ring's a lot more, I think, accessible in some ways. Though it's near the end game, really near the half point and the end game, the bosses are just so spongy and they hit so hard that I don't know. I feel like Dark Souls 3 is probably my favorite of the series, but Dark Souls 1 is probably the easiest. Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2.
Are you talking about Elden Ring?
Well, I'm talking about the series as a whole. It's like Elden Ring is probably the most accessible in terms of like it's got the most options, and you can make some pretty bonkers builds that make certain bosses very very easy. But if you're playing it sort of the regular way, I feel like it's actually one of the harder ones. And I feel of all of them, Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2 are probably the easiest.
Interesting to see what Slippy says about that. Slippy's platinumed almost every single Dark Souls game. He's good. He likes them a lot. He beat whatever the hell the first boss was in Elden Ring with a whip. I'll never forget watching that video of Snoop Dogg trying to fight that guy, and he lost it.
Snoop Dogg? The rapper?
Yeah, he played Elden Ring. Yeah, he played Elden Ring. Everybody played Elden Ring. You gotta be right, though. I mean, I like those Souls games. Well, I liked Elden Ring. This game reminds me a lot of Elden Ring.
Well, the Elden, like the Souls games and the Monster Hunter games, really once you get the feel for that kind of action, where it's more about stamina management than just like I guess the other game that would be the on the other end of the spectrum would be like Bayonetta or Devil May Cry, where it's more like you don't really have a stamina meter to. Well, actually, I don't know for sure in Bayonetta, but in Devil May Cry you don't have a stamina meter, right? So you can just keep attacking. but you do need to be aware of what other enemies are doing, and you know you can pretty much animation cancel out of almost anything, right? In Devil May Cry. So as long as you're paying attention, like it's not super difficult. And it's sort of,
Devil May Cry series.
yeah, but like in Monster Hunter and in Dark Souls, right? The weapons that you use in Soulsborne games in general, like they have particular animations that when you do a certain attack, you're kind of locked in. So you do have to be much more what do I want to say? You have to be much more intentional, right, with your attacks about, I am attacking. It's gonna hit in this area at this time. It's gonna take this much time to attack, and I'll be open for attack from other angles and during that window. So you have to be much more intentional about it. But at the same time, it's like you still have the option to use weapons that are much faster, that you can maybe animation cancel out of some of the attacks, and you have a wide variety of different weapons with different ranges, and in most of the Soulsborne games you have some kind of magic as well, and almost always the magic is kind of considered like an easy mode, and it kind of is.
What they were saying in Elden Ring.
It just depends on the type of enemy you're fighting and the type of magic you're using, because like there's almost always some particular element or some particular type of spell that does way more damage to a particular enemy type. So if you like can figure that out, then and you pick that one, then you're good to go. But there's plenty of bosses that any given type is like they're immune to. So you kind of can't just do one spell. Though I guess in Elden Ring there's a lot of people that have built this one thing that uses the Azure Comet, and it's basically like a giant freaking wave attack that you're just like and it's this big huge beam, like gigantic laser of death. And apparently that works on practically everything. So I guess people do that, but I don't know. I like sort of the dance of learning the boss's moves and responding in time to like dodge and then attack with the opening. And it feels like in Elden Ring, they, especially in some of the later boss battles, it's like the enemy will do 6 attacks in a row, and you have to dodge all of them, right? And then you only have enough stamina to do like one attack, and then he'll do another 6 attacks that you need to have rebuilt your stamina bar before he comes at you with. And it's like very it's more tedious than anything, you know? It's like they really don't want you to play that way. They want you to play with the builds and actually come up with something that's, I don't know, a little bit less generic and a little bit more, I don't know.
I see, but I forgot what I did. I did Bleeds of Blood.
Okay, so you went with like the ailment, blood, what is it? The bleed and ice, frostbite.
I think so. My build was insane.
Yeah, they made a lot of the katanas, very very strong in Elden Ring. Actually, and really in most of the Souls games.
It was Bleeds of Blood, and the other one, Ilfushin or something, that you get. Then if I was really daring, I would use Radon. I would run around saying I'm gonna Radon your ass and then Radon them. But also keep in mind, when I beat the game I was 372.
Okay, so that's about a little more than double what my current level is in the game. I'm about like 160, 170.
I think Slippy said he beat the game at like 85
Mm.
or something. I don't know.
I think.
It's when
Go ahead.
No, when Elden Ring came out, it's gonna be a year. Elden Ring is gonna be out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's gonna be a year this Saturday. I'm gonna go back and visit it and stuff and see how it is, I guess. It was a great game. I didn't even know I was gonna like it, and I kept on seeing it and seeing it. I had the box set. I bought the box set blind with Millennia, and I just, whatever. I used Blades of Blood and Millennia's sword with the water flow dance.
Mm.
I really like her water flow dance a lot.
That's the move that. Sorry, go ahead.
No, right. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think that's the move that everybody kind of hates, as far as like hates taking it anyway. The waterfowl dance.
Everybody needs that. Oh yeah, I was looking to before he got on and started talking, like streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And him and I were talking about we don't think we're gonna collect for what is it? We don't think we're gonna collect for a while. Like maybe just get stuff here and there, but that's it. Look for games that are like 10 or 15 bucks. There's just the amount of money that these people want for games are ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. I can understand that.
Oh, when I'm on a server with these guys, I'm doing all the monsters with them. Oh,
Enjoy.
yeah, no. Awakening edition. How do I get the fire?
You defeated the Bullfingo. Sorry, go ahead.
Has removed you from the session.
You're not good enough, Sayed. You're not good enough, apparently.
Nah, apparently garbage. Down with them.
That's okay. I got kicked out of the group because my apparently my Safi Pierce build wasn't good enough. No crit.
What in your...
In world.
I don't think I ever get kicked out of groups in world.
I got kicked out of two groups. When I was rocking my Safi Pierce build, which is kind of funny because I had never gotten kicked out of a group in my with my axe, switch axe. So I don't know, but
Switch axes are the best.
well, right, but my switch axe was not a Safi weapon or anything like that. It was just, you know, it was whatever. Oh wow. Both fingers hit hard.
He's all power.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Uh, 12:30. It's getting kind of late over here.
Oh shit, it is. Oh yeah, damn. God, I don't want to go to bed. I want to sit and play this all night. Blossom Tail Lavaback Inferno? No, thank you. No, thank. My speed. I got speed. Enhance my speed in this. I can climb things better, so I'm kind of happy with that. Alright, yeah. Go to bed.
I'll have a good night, sir.
There is a tree build katana. They both give you 80. And then you have two builds with the katana. This one's 85, but it gives you dual master. So dual masters boost the amount of release gauge increase. Boost critical attack power. Oh, I see. And if I go down here to right, ooh. So this way gives you 100 attack. So down here it's 135. Strike for crown. Oh my god, what I get involved in.
Nice, we one-shot him.
That's always great to do that in that game.
Lots of raw meat. Full bingo belts. Very nice.
Ooh, I have a hammer. Oh wow, hammer does massive damage.
Oh, there's Conchu here.
damage. 360.
Double attack.
Wow. Hammers. You know what? Oh, it's 2:37. I'm gonna stay for just one more fight. I'm gonna go fight. Should we do the flower rodent or the sticky trickster?
Sticky Trickster explodes?
Yeah, sticky trickster is the guy that shoots out his stickiness.
Alright. I do the other one. Blossoming Rodent. Flowery Rodent.
Alright, let's see. Let's try this. Oh, tomorrow's Team Up Friday. Forgot about that. I'm running with the hammer, so I'm gonna channel my Evil Baron. Smack this guy. I guess these people don't know where he is, because they're all roaming around trying to find him. And then in this game you have wooden shoes. Those would really have to hurt, wouldn't they?
I guess it would depend upon what kind of surface you're on. Oh. And there's a certain kind of wooden shoe that's like more like a sandal really than anything else. That's
what they have in this.
I think it's a Geta? I think is what it's called. There's a famous yokai character that attacks by throwing his sandals, and you hear him coming from the sound of his sandals, like hitting the side the ground or whatever.
Oh, that's cool.
It's he also attacks with his hair. Oh, what was his name? Oh, sorry for the odds. Kitaro. Oh, that's what his name was. Gegege no Kitaro.
I know yokai is very expensive.
Very expensive?
Yeah, on the 3DS.
Oh, like Yokai Watch?
Mm-hmm. They're the most expensive games on the 3DS.
Oh. They're kind of bad. As far as I've heard, anyway. I don't know. But this is I don't know if you can see my stream, but this is Kitaro. This is the PlayStation 1 game of him. There's an anime.
Wait, that's a Yokai Watch game?
No, this is Kitaro. Gegege no Kitaro.
Interesting.
I mean, he is a yokai, and he fights yokai, but yokai are, it's just like Japanese demons, basically. They're not, this Yokai Watch is like a game, or whatever, but that's a specific game. There's tons and tons of different animes about yokai. I think this is just like about somebody's boss rush of the PlayStation 1 game. Well, yeah, he's got his little sandals. Stop yawning, Metz. Man. Anyway. I'm gonna try to beat this boss and then call it a night.
Oh my, is this hammer destructive?
No, stay away!
Wow, but I take bad damage.
In comes the hero. It just wouldn't feel right with like a girl coming out to protect the other girl. Wrong move.
Mine's a girl.
Let's see. I believe this guy is also mostly speed. But let's do. Do I have something to do poison? I don't.
Oh, I like them a lot.
The iodromes?
You can't get them though in stories too.
Oh, he's gonna poison both of my guys. Does he know I don't have I don't have antidotes? What a punk.
Oh man, really knocked him out with the hammer. Oh jeez. We just broke this guy's everything.
I think we'll do this level 2 kinship. The lesser rush. Teamwork makes the dream work. Indeed. Indeed, cat. It do.
Am I like the only person that likes him?
I don't know. I think he's kind of intended to be sort of annoying. Just in terms of the character design, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, Naviru.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess he's not as bad as some characters I've come across in various games. I don't mind him that much. Except in dens when you're trying to grab an egg and he's just like, stop collecting. Grab the egg. Monster's coming. And every time you grab something, he says something. It's just like, ugh.
Yeah, he can get annoying with that, for sure.
VC Pappy.
What strength weapon does this guy have?
Yes, you are indeed correct. Curious rhyming man.
Oh my god.
What's up?
We broke a tail, we broke a horn, a head, smashed its face in. These hammers are deadly. I should have done this mission. It's going too late, but whatever. Oh no, Monkey Man is after us now.
The lava golem?
Yep. Mission over.
Did you beat the guy that you were supposed to? Congrats.
Oh, this guy's got dual blades with funny wires on them. That's interesting. He looks identical to Akuma. Alright, I'm done with this. Well, I think it is time to go. Yep. Alright, I will catch you tomorrow. Let me know if you want to do rides tomorrow.
Alright, actually I was kind of thinking of starting to do, Falcom Fridays. So I was thinking I'd pick one of the Falcom games in my backlog and work on that. Or work on, I could work on Dinosaur, which is a Falcom game, but I was playing it on PC 98 and translating as I go. So I was thinking maybe that tomorrow? I don't know. We'll see how I feel.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. Just, yeah, let me know, because I'm up to Teostra, so...
Right.
Alright, I'll talk to you later on today. Alright, later.
Later. Ominous crystal is ominous. Alright, we will close it out there. I think we will do... Go ahead and close it. A little bit of battery down, but that's okay. I think that was enough of a stream. That was a good 2 hours. Okie dokie. We will plug that sucker in for charging. Oops, sorry. Camera. Oh wow, that's... Oh. I like plugged it in. That was weird. There we go. Okay. Well, I don't think anybody else is watching, so have a great night, folks. Yeah, it's another day tomorrow. Or it's another day today, anyway.